Hey there, wonderful audience who have joined the revolving relationship today. Get ready to embark on an incredible adventure with us. Subscribe now and let's explore the concealed secrets and uncover the truth together. Today, we will delve into a challenging topic that is relevant to all of us on our journey: handling deceit and betrayal. Well, my friend, today's story about OP boyfriend odd behavior made her confused. Let's see what happened. I'm torn apart and looking for advice. I've F/41 been dating an amazing man, M/34, for about 2 years, or I thought he was amazing. Emotionally, physically, etc. all of it's aligned. I love to laugh with him and we always love spending time together. He moved in with me and my 7-year-old about a year into the relationship, and him and my son adore one another. We have a puppy we got last year. I've met his family and love them, and he loves mine. I was pregnant with his child last year, which we both wanted, but unfortunately I lost the pregnancy. Early this year, I was about to send a photo from his phone to mine. He had handed me his phone for this purpose, and when went to send, I saw one of the suggestions last texted with some woman from Snapchat. I am not a child, therefore not on Snapchat, so I've never really thought about whether or not he has the app, etc. I kind of froze and asked who that was. At first he tried to act as if he had no idea, it must be random, and when I told him I knew that it wasn't random, he admitted he had been messaging women on Snapchat, but that was all. We are in a mutually agreed upon monogamous relationship, and messaging other women sexually or flirtatiously isn't okay for either of us, at least in words. I asked to see his Snapchat and he refused, saying he didn't want to show me because he was ashamed of how he talked to women, and that there were quite a few women on there from his past before he knew me, etc. He claims he didn't know any of them, and they were just random people who he saw sexual videos of, etc. I cried a lot and he cried, and we discussed, but I decided after a while that I could try to move past it. He deleted the app and account, and gave me the password to his phone and laptop, and turned on notifications, etc. I never actually went through his phone though, but felt better that I knew I could, I guess. I just didn't want to be the police in a relationship. I told him to tell me now if there was anything else, because if I found out later I wouldn't be able to stay. He swore up and down there was absolutely nothing else, and that this would never happen again. Honestly, since that incident I have been pretty anxious and paranoid. It did a number on my self-esteem and trust, but I was feeling a bit better as time passed. He would leave his phone near me, and didn't seem to be acting shady. I figured we could get past this. He continued to assure me all of that was in the past. Fast forward to March-April. He had to work out of town for 3 weeks, production work, and we both knew it would be a bit hard given the trust issues. But that's his job, and at the end of the day, I have to accept that. He assured me he'd be very communicative and open. He even flew me to see him for a few days, since I can work from anywhere if needed, and my kid was out of town with his dad, so I was able to go. In April, I had to fly out of the country for work for 1 week. So for those 2 months, there was a good chunk of time physically apart, but we talked a lot and fast-timed. I felt that he was really working to make things better. Then in April I saw a random notification on his phone, and through a little Googling, realized it was for a 1-1 video sex chat, sorta like Omegle. I confronted him as I was shaking when I saw this. He admitted he masturbated using this 1-1 video chat site. This alone wasn't even as bothersome as the chats to me, but it felt personal and interactive. I told him if he wanted to continue the relationship we'd have to try couples counseling and individual counseling for him. He agreed, so we started, and I still seemed hopeful, although still a bit shocked that he hid this. Then a couple weeks into therapy, I discovered the following, not through him telling me, but by finding out via his phone. 1. He would sometimes go to massage parlors for happy endings and would Venmo the women directly. Sometimes the women would be fully nude, allowed touch. He lied to me about this for a week, even though I had direct proof, and made me feel crazy. He even deleted his entire Venmo account and said it was an accident so I wouldn't see it. 2. He had texted escorts from Backpage about sexual massages and deleted the texts. It didn't appear he acted on it and he swears he didn't, but who really knows? 3. While out of town for work, he had downloaded Tinder and paid for super roses, boost profile etc. He claims he only used it for sexual chat and never did nor would meet up with anyone, but he had already deleted the account, so I'll never actually know. He had downloaded it a year back too, and I saw a sexual text from a year ago where he asked a girl where they could hook up. He says he didn't act on it and she didn't seem to have met with him from the text, but again, who TF knows? Again, none of this was discovered from him coming forward. All of it was hidden, lies, etc. I tried for a couple more weeks to gather my thoughts and see if I thought I could ever forgive him, as he agreed he was a sex addict and was starting to see a therapist. But I just started feeling gross, and I just realized even if he did stop all of this and truly loved me, my trust was shattered. Today I asked him to move out and ended it, but he's been begging and crying for me to take him back. He said he was about to propose, to which I asked before or after the Tinder download. My son is sad upset. I'm hurting like crazy for the life I thought we were going to share. He's been rotating between being very remorseful, but sometimes going unhinged and saying hurtful things to me since I am not willing to give love a chance and forgive. I told him I gave him the chance the first time I found this stuff, but he abused it. Should I consider taking him back since he wants to work on it so badly and is taking responsibility, and might not have met up with any of these people? Or am I better off just letting it go? Is it salvageable? Please be kind. I am hurting and would love outsider opinions. Thank you. My comment: relationship is the life challenge, involving two people you both need to pay the same effort to achieve goals. Please comment, like and subscribe. Have a nice day and see you on the next one.